See, what you got to do is you have to delay saying
Hi.
hi. You got to delay because there's a delay in the vmix thing. So you see, here's the way it works. I go, hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beer Brigade. I'm John Solo. You are not. Hi, Lissa.
Hi.
There you go. See, you got it down.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that shit. It's amazing. So what? You're angling the camera so we can see your collection going on here. You got a caterpillar now. Look at that shit.
No,
Was that
that's
him?
actually a dog.
What happened to Jesus Nelson back there? What the fuck happened to him?
Well, we got Elvis, we got Eddie Rabbit, Kenny Rogers, Conway Twitty, and Loretta Lynn.
I see. Well, that's a trifecta. You never know you're from Florida, by the way. Hey, you should. Sorry about that. It's my first show ever here. I got all three in the booth.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
No,
hang on.
but that
There's
stripy thing.
the stripy thing, the caterpillar, right?
Yeah. No, it's a dog.
Um, oh, so we had. Sorry, there's an emergency, but we're gonna do the show here first. So, Rogue, hang on here. Let me respond to her first. I'm on the air right now. I'm talking to text with you while on video with Lissa, period. I will be
Hi,
done in
Jody.
about 20 or 30 minutes, period. Everyone says hi. She'll just love
Okay.
that. Well, so here's what happened. We got the dog door installed last week, right? Um,
Yeah.
and they love it. Now, Rogue, the larger, and she's the full-blooded husky. Rogue is she's a bit more stubborn about this whole thing. So I've told you guys that, like they staged a protest a couple. They staged a protest
Go
here.
ahead and answer it.
It's important, and I'll tell you why here in a
Yeah,
second.
it's okay.
She said, "Get her done." So, anyways, so Rogue has been staying outside virtually every night, which is just fine.
Okay.
That's her. She's a teenager now. We're letting her out in the wild. So we got a fenced-in yard and all that fun shit. But we're in the country, so she had a fight with a raccoon.
Oh, no.
I told you all about the possums the other day. We had a possum that she was just laying next
I
to, making
wasn't there
friends
for
with.
that one, but
Yeah,
okay.
she made friends with the possum, but then she had a fight with a raccoon. Jody got up at 4 a.m. a couple nights ago and came down because she heard this screeching. I don't know if you've ever heard raccoons screech, but it kind of
Yeah.
sounds like a dying woman kind of thing. She goes down. Rogue was defending the yard. I told Rogue very specifically, if you're going to stay outside, don't let any critters on the porch, okay? So she did her job. She knows English, but she got
Yeah,
bit or
okay.
cut, I don't know what it is, into her paw. And it's pretty deep. It's like to the bone deep. It's pretty nasty. So,
Oh, no.
yeah,
Poor thing.
yesterday we put, Sporn on it. We tried putting a sock over it to cover it so she wouldn't be licking on it. That didn't work out so well. I finally got a hold of the vet this morning because the vet was not in the office yesterday. And to be quite frank, we didn't want to go to MedVet unless she was actually dying because that shit is expensive. I don't know if you're ready to take an animal to MedVet, but like the emergency room for dogs, it's like
Yeah, it was gonna be last year before Dala passed away, Mom took her to the emergency vet and it was gonna be like $700 to get something done.
Oh yeah, that's like the intro price. That's like when you walk in, you might as
Yeah.
well just swipe your credit card. That's as cheap as you can get to get out of there. My experience has always been several $1,000s, and no, no, we're not doing that today unless she's fucking dying. Okay, I'm not gonna let my dog,
Yeah.
but it's not that. It's she just can't walk on her paws. So, anyways, Rogue listens to me. She doesn't listen to Jody as much. I've got to get her into the Jeep here after the show. So that's the whole deal. So yeah, sorry about that. That's why my phone
But
dinged. But yeah,
yeah, that
caterpillar.
dog. It's
It's a
actually
caterpillar.
it's a dog. I
No, it's a
named it
caterpillar.
Stripes.
Yeah, it's a caterpillar. They have the
No, that's a
stripes.
dog. Because
Okay.
it was one when my mom was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and a boyfriend at the time won it at a fair.
Okay. So that's a really
And it's
old
been mine
caterpillar.
ever since. Yes,
Ah,
it's
I
a
see.
dog.
Yeah.
It's a wiener dog.
Exactly, Ethan. It does not look like a dog. It looks like a fucking caterpillar. It looks like the caterpillar out of Alice in Wonderland is what it looks like to me. But anyways, we've got a good show for you today. It looks like there were plenty of releases. We're gonna get into this so I can get Rogue into the Jeep and all that. You know the way it fucking
Yes.
works here. So let's pull her up here. The first one we had.
Toxic by Rick R. Reed, narrated by Paul Will.
good to see Rick. I mentioned this a couple times, but it's good to see Rick putting out some more stuff again. This is fantastic. Rick is, years ago, I did a couple books for him through Dream Spinner. Then Drew Baca, before he did his early retirement, he was doing books for him too. It's good to see Rick out there again.
Did he retire?
Well, he's not narrating anymore, so I guess he's retired at this point. He's not. He's out of the game. He's not doing it anymore. But Trace, you're listening to that one. Let me know how it is. I'd like to hear. I love Rick Reed. He's a great author. So next we had
Pep Dracone Saviors by Brenda Cawthorn. Yeah, narrated by Garrett Rains.
this is why I actually have on your title, and I'm going to flip to the next one here. By the way, both these came out on the 23rd. On your title today, it actually says Melissa Gramling helps with pronunciations. That's why I put that in there, because I saw these.
Oh, is that what that says?
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
like productions to me. It's a little fuzzy. So
You're selling my point. Next we had.
What do we have? Oh, Elysium, Fire and Brimstone Scrolls Book 6 by Nicole Knight, narrated by Kurt Graves.
Don't feel bad, by the way. I know for a fact, I have proof, Kurt Graves couldn't say that right either. That one also came out on the 23rd. The next one we actually have, let me get this set up here. We have an audio for. Here we go. No. There we go.
Hey there, Ramblin' Gramlin Show. This is Lance West. I'm happy to tell you about my newest release, Red Wolf Thrall, by the talented Amy Bellows. The Red Wolf Thrall brings grown men to their knees. All it takes is one look from an Omega Red Wolf shifter, and men mistakenly believe they have found their fated mate. Kings have been dethroned, businessmen have lost fortunes, and heartless murderers have fallen helplessly in love under the curse of the thrall. Kai knows his feelings for Noah, a handsome red wolf shifter, may be nothing but pheromones and magic. But what is love, if not magic? Kai's going after him anyway. Red Wolf Thrall is a contemporary shifter romance set in the world of Heron Manor. It includes knotting Mpreg and a love story between two Omegas. A shorter version of this book was previously published in print as When Two Omegas Dance. Thanks so much, Ramblin' Gramlin. Hope you guys enjoy.
Actually, that was pretty good. Lance, thank you so
Yeah, it
much,
was.
man. Yeah, no.
Thank you, Lance.
It sounds kind of like fun. Are you going to listen to that one?
I don't know.
That's a
It's in my
very
wish list, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm not listening to anything new right now.
You're in like a book slump or what?
Yeah, it seems like that.
Yeah.
Or still a book hangover after the Chosen One series, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think I'm on a Greg kick right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like to me. That one also came out, it looks like that was on the 24th. Next we had
In the Eye of the Storm, Full Circle Book 1 by H.M. Wolfe, narrated by Rodney Tompkins.
and that one came out on the 24th. Then we had
Oblivious by Colette Davison, narrated by Dan Callie.
and that one came out on the 24th, and that is in fact Dan Callie on the cover, and congratulations on that mustache, Dan. Then we had
Vortex Conundrum, Ghostly Guardians Book 2 by Louisa Masters.
Now, unfortunately, this doesn't match the cover because I don't know.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah,
Did I do
know.
that?
You missed. Yeah, you did that. Which, by
You
the way,
distracted me. That's probably it. Small
well,
dragon
that's
sex.
what it was. Yeah, we were reading Dragon Sex last night, so we don't have a cover for this one, but it was Oblivious by Vortex Conundrum, Ghostly Guardians Book 2 by Louisa Masters, narrated by the great Nick J. Russo. Sorry, guys, we didn't get the cover for that. It's. I'll take responsibility. I distracted Melissa.
I almost did it again last night because you were distracting me with baseball players.
I know, I can't help it. But then we had this one, which is up on the screen now.
Yeah, Care for You, Jake and Miles story, Head Over Wheels, Book 3 by Jada Marks, narrated by Denver Stevens.
I see what they did there with the head over wheels, because it would be head over heels. But it's and I don't know. Maybe guys can wear heels. I don't know. I mean, but I
Some
see
guys
what
do
they.
wear heels.
Yeah, but I see what they did there. That's very clever. Denver Stevens used to be a folk artist, by the way. And that one came out on the 24th. The next one we have is an audio clip, and this one's from me. I warn you in advance if you want to mute the sound. Here we go. Damn it, I keep on hitting the wrong button for that. I need to loom. It works. I just hit the wrong button. Hello, you Ramblin' Gramliners. Hi, I'm John Solo, and we are here for Antagonist, Dads of Stillwater, Book 1 by Anna Ashley. This is, well, it was fun. We recorded it last week. It came out really quick, and we love Anna Ashley. She's new to us, and she's freaking awesome. So anyways, here we go. Excuse me while I warm up. One artist, one attorney, two single dads. Meeting at a bachelor auction for charity had trouble written all over it as far as I was concerned, especially when the guy that won the bid for me seemed to be after only one thing: my cock. Refusing Fletcher's advances was easy the first time round. After all, we weren't meant to see each other again. Except I've just moved to Stillwater, where Fletcher lives. Except both our kids are in the same class. Now the kids are fighting, and I'm ready to kill them. I mean, ready to throw my own punches. If only Fletcher wasn't as goddamn irresistible as he is irritating. When the fight moves from the playground to the bedroom, who will come out on top? Antagonist is Book 1 in Anna Ashley's new series, Dads of Stillwater. Single dads, sassy kids, Anna's usual cast of intriguing secondary characters. Stillwater has it all. And large cocks. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy, have fun. See you later, and Lissa, thank you so much for asking me. Enjoy, peace out. La 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 la. I can't help it. I don't know. It's what I fucking do. But yeah, congratulations, Anna, as well, for that release. It was fantastic. I love it when you release. Next we had.
Okay. And anyway, His Holiday Crush by Carrie Z, narrated by Kai Rubio.
That one came out on the 28th. Then we had.
They Call Him Levity, Welcome Boulevard series by Davidson King, narrated by Philip Alsays. I asked her, and Alexander Sandis.
Very good.
I had to ask her how to say his last name, and then she asked him, and then she came back with Alsays.
Yeah, I've done a couple dual narrations with him, and they were through Tantor. Tantor actually lays out in their credits. They laid out specifically what you're supposed to say, and they actually laid out the pronunciation on the first one I did for them, like the pronunciation of his last name in the credits and the manuscript for me, just so I didn't fuck it up. And I think I still fucked it up, and I had to do a pickup for it. But it's not exactly a intuitive last name to us Americans.
Well, I apparently was saying it wrong. I was saying Alsays, and it's Alsays. So
yeah. Well, now we know. And knowing is half the battle. That one came out on the 28th. Then we had
Lost and Bound, Mismatched Mates Series Book 4 by Elliot Grayson, narrated by Chris Chambers.
That is kind of a, I don't know, have you ever seen those Da Vinci movies where Tom Hanks and he's a swimmer and you've never seen those?
No,
really?
I never saw it. No.
Oh, really? You've missed out on some fantastic things. Did they not have that in Florida? I don't know.
They did, but I just didn't have a desire to see it.
I'm curious here. What part of it didn't you like in particular when you were looking at the storyline for the Da Vinci Code? Was it the mystery aspect?
Too long?
Seen that? Never seemed to bother you before. So too long of a movie, but they're 3 movies and they're each like 2 hours long. I know you've watched longer movies than 2 hours before, so it was something in the topics that
Star Wars.
The tropes you didn't like in particular. So mystery?
I don't even know what it's really about. Besides the code.
Okay.
And I don't didn't have an interest in watching it.
What have you got to? Is it Tom Hanks that you don't like, or is it
Oh, I love
because
Tom Hanks.
it involved Jesus somewhere in there too? There was something about Jesus. Do you not like Jesus? It was one of the. It's either Tom Hanks or Jesus. You pick. Which one don't you like the most?
Don't make me to pick that.
I'm just making sure here. The Da Vinci Codes were great. They were great movies. The entire. They're not all called the Da Vinci Codes, but they were great movies. You should watch them. But the artwork on that cover reminded me. Sorry, tangent there.
I agree,
Uh,
Tracy. Moving on.
Anyways, next we had not Tom Hanks and not Jesus.
We had, okay, just making sure I have the right thing.
Yeah.
Here Comes My Man, the hopelessly romantic duet book 2 by Lauren Blakely, narrated by Shane East, Teddy Hamilton, and a full cast.
Was Teddy Hamilton
I think
in
Blake.
Hamilton?
I think Blake. No, wrong Hamilton.
Okay.
I think Blake had a bit part in that one too. Blake Lockhart.
Yeah, I believe so. He said something about that. I'm not sure if this is a particular book or not, but I knew he was working on something for Lauren Blakely with the full cast. So that's fantastic. Next,
Yeah, too many narrators to name.
Yeah, and that came out on the 28th, and a lot of people have been talking about this release. So congratulations, good job. That one came out on the 28th. Next, we had
Got Me Thinking, Vet Shop Boys Series Book 4 by Casey Cox, narrated by John Solo.
And that one came out on the 28th, and there's story times up, I believe, at least one for that one in the YouTube group. Next, we had
Don't You Dare by C.E. Ricky, narrated by Liam DeCosmo and Zachary Johnson.
Nice. That one came out on the 28th. Are you listening to that one yet?
No, but I do have it.
Okay.
I bought it when it came out.
It looks like Trace is saying that she loved that one, so excellent. And next we had
Breaking Cover, Life Lessons, Book 2 by Kaji Harper, narrated by J.F. Harding.
I'm excited about that. I just got to work on my first book with J.F. Harding recently, and he is a class act. Next we had
A Shattered Silver Crown, San Amaro Investigations Book 4 by Kai Butler, narrated by Greg Tremblay.
You pronounced Boudreaux
And no,
wrong.
I didn't say Boudreaux. No, I didn't. I can't even have to say it half the time.
I know. Next, that one came out on the 29th. Finally, we had
The Brotherhood of Time, Dawn, by Cliff Pettibone, narrated by Casey Como. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Pettibone is, because petty typically means small and bone typically means cock. Do you think that Cliff small cock is that?
I highly doubt that.
I'm just saying. It's
pen name.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's like people's last names. Oh, anyways, now to the part that we've all been waiting for here. Let's see, because Lissa was doing some comfort reading and listening this week. Let's see what you listened to. It looks like there seemed to be some sort of theme going on here. Let's see if we can connect the dots.
Yeah. Join the club. Four Kings Security Book 3 by Charlie Gaucher. And this one was a bullet breaker.
Hell.
This is the third book in the series and my favorite. For various and probably
Sundry, I think is the word you're looking for.
Sundry reasons.
Sundry reasons.
Yeah, and a lot of dirty talk from Greg, and Mason and Lucky were explosive together. Those are the two main characters. And Greg saying "darlin" in a southern accent was swoon-worthy, and the dirty talk was a big favorite.
Nice.
Phone sex. Yeah.
Hey.
That was also a good favorite too. It was almost, I think it was like an enemies to lovers trope, and once they got together, it was extremely hot. But I just enjoyed the series, and thanks to Emma. She
I
got
think
me
the
into
only
the.
yeah, I think the only thing that could have ruined this for you would have been like, if like Tom Hanks popped up in the middle of it or something like that, or any.
No, I
So
think
the
he does
other
get
one,
mentioned.
does he? The other one that you
I
listened
think in one of the
to
books he does.
this week, it seemed to be a theme here. Here we go.
And this is book 4. This is with King and Leo. It's my second favorite in the series. Gave this one 4 bullets. Leo's the son of a general who King knew and was his commander when they were in the Green Berets. Asked King to do a favor to watch over his son, who's doing some sort of coding for the government. Leo is a genius, and King falls for him. And a couple people have actually said that Leo is on the autism spectrum. I have to agree, but not as much as that one uniquely average that Susan did. Susie, yeah.
Oh.
But I enjoyed this one, and I'm going into the spin-off series.
I
started it last night.
You're missing what everybody's waiting for here. Everybody's waiting. You gave the last one, it was a bullet breaker. How about this one?
I said it was 4 bullets.
I don't remember you saying that, but now we know. 4 bullets. There we go. 4 bullets, everyone. No Tom Hanks, 4 bullets. It was a very good book.
No Tom Hanks.
Excellent. Well,
yeah,
great.
Next week my little thing's going to say, doesn't like Tom Hanks, but I do like Tom Hanks.
So then we know, because there were only 2 choices there. So we know what he's going to say instead.
No.
Thank you very much. You did a great job putting this all together, except for, missing a cover, but nobody's going to remember that.
I almost missed another cover last night. But
I understand.
I thought I had them all.
I have to apparently go load a Husky up into a Jeep, so y'all have fun. Good luck. And we'll be recording, I don't know. I was planning on by noon, but we'll see how long this takes here, so we'll be over in Discord shortly. Wave to the camera,
I gotta go take my... Yeah, I gotta go take my mom to a doctor's appointment.
Well, that's not the same as... Are you comparing your mom to a Husky in a Jeep? Man, you're getting off on the wrong foot today. You're pissing off Christians. You're Tom Hanks fans.
I'm not pissing off any Christians.
Love you guys. Have fun.
Bye.